Okay, boys and girls, I have logged in as a student in your class, and I want to show you what it looks like to access Schoology. You may have done this before, you may not have. I'm just going to pretend that you haven't. So since this is the first time the student's coming in, it says welcome your name. You can customize your new Chrome profile, so you can pick a color here if you want to, and then click done. When you come up here to your bookmark tab, you'll see CCPS bookmarks. When you click on that, you will see Schoology. That's the site that you want to get to for any of your assignments that your teacher has posted. So a lot of people mispronounce this. They say Schoology. It's actually Schoology. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Schoology. When you click on that link, it will come up automatically with your Google account. You want to click your account with ccps.org. So if you're using a Chromebook or a computer that's one from home that's not a school Chromebook, you might have other accounts linked in here. You want to make sure that you're on your CCPS account. And when I click that, it brings this student into your home page. So you'll see that there are already some teachers who are putting things in with announcements. So if you click on courses, since this is my first time coming in here, there are going to be helpful hints that come up. For now, I'm going to just click OK, I got it, and I'm going to click courses. So you'll see art, computer science, general music, handwriting. You'll see all of the classes that you are in for third grade. I'm going to show you math today, so I'm going to go to Mathematics, Iacona, and I'm going to click on that tile. When I come in here, I will see folders. So you can see that this has every day this week, Monday, September 13th, Tuesday, September 14th, and so forth. And it tells you which math lesson we're learning about. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the Monday folder. And in the folder, and this is the same for each folder, it says today's activities. First, it tells you to log into enVision through your PowerSchool account. So it's a little bit different from Google Classroom last year. There's a few more steps, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. Click here for PowerSchool link. That's where you will access your PowerSchool account. This second part, click here for directions how to find your assignments. The video you're watching right now is linked there. And then second, it says complete Monday, September 13th playlist activities in order. So once you're in enVision, these are the things that you're going to do. And this is also typed into enVision, so you don't have to remember all of this. But it's telling you to watch the Visual Learning Bridge video and complete your student workbook page 299 to 300 and do these 7 problems that are listed here. You can decide if you want to do these problems in your workbook. So if you have that at home and you like to work with a paper and pencil, then you can choose to do it there. Or you can choose to use the Student Interactive Edition, which allows you to type your answers online. And I'll show you that in a minute as well. And I put in here, if you would like additional practice, you can complete more problems. So if you love math and you want more practice, you can do all the problems for that lesson in the book. That's totally up to you. So here I'm going to come to the link for PowerSchool, and in here you're going to type in your first 4 letters of your first name, your first 4 letters of your last name, and then those numbers that you've been assigned. You do not need to put @ccps.org here. You just want the beginning, what you normally type before the @ccps.org. And then you're going to type in your password. And just make sure that you put those 3 zeros at the end of your password, and then you can click sign in. Okay, so now that I've clicked sign in using my username and password, you probably want to click save password, because then next time you come in, it'll already be there and you can just click the sign in button. So I'm going to go ahead and click save so that the next time I come in, I don't have to type in all that information, which is kind of nice. Okay, so this is where your grades, your attendance, and everything that's in PowerSchool is, but you don't need to worry about any of that except for on the left-hand side, you'll see these different tabs. You're going to click on Pearson Courses, which is the last thing on the left-hand side. And this is going to take you to any things that you need for math. Once you're in here, you can just click this Savvis Realize icon on the side. And since this is my first time coming in, I'm getting this hello screen, and you can choose your language. So English is already selected by default. You get to pick your own profile icon, so you can pick one that you like the best. And then once you choose an icon, you can click Let's Go, because you are ready to get started. Okay, this is the home screen for enVision, and you'll see up here this blue, home is highlighted blue. That's letting me know that I'm on my home screen. And this is where you can see any assignments that your teacher has sent to you. So I can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's showing me that I have not started these items. You only need to do the items in here if you are home and your teacher wants you to do these online. Otherwise, you might not have to do it. If you're in school, you might not have to do those assignments because you've done the work in class. So that's one place that I can click. So since I'm in the Monday, September 13th folder in Schoology, I'm going to pretend that it's Monday, September 13th, and that's going to be where I click. If I'm looking for Friday and it's not showing up there, I can come down here to View All, and then you'll see all of the assignments that your teacher has listed. And it looks like so far she has only put in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But if you were looking for more, they would also show up here. Okay. You'll see now that I'm in assignments, 3 things are not started. It's showing me 0 are in progress. That means that you've already started them, and then completed is over here. So you can start math, and then let's say that you need to go eat lunch, and then you come back and you log in. The next time you come in, they're going to be here and in progress. Okay. So let's go back. I'm going to pretend I'm back at the home screen. I'm going to click Monday, September 13th. And you'll see that your teacher has put a start date, a due date, and then instructions. So number 1 says watch the visual learning bridge. Well, guess what? That's number 1 under assigned work. And then your teacher put number 2, complete numbers 5, 6, 7, 13, 15, 17, 18 in your student book or the interactive student edition. So your assigned work is going to show up here. Here's number 1. That's what you do first. Here's what you do second. But if you need to see the numbers that you're completing, they are listed here in the instructions. Okay. So if you're doing them in your workbook, maybe it's a good idea to circle those numbers so that you know which problems you're going to be doing today. And then you can just click here. I'm going to click here for 8-3 visual learning. Notice it's showing me here that it's in progress now that I've started it. So I'm going to pause this. I'm not going to have you actually watch that. But now that I've watched that, I'm going to show you what happens if I would have watched the whole 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And I'm just going to play it from that point. It just ends the video. Nothing else comes up. So watch the video, and then you're going to come up here to click number 2 if you're using the Interactive Student Edition instead of your workbook. If not, just watch that video and then you can do the workbook problems there. Okay, please let your teacher know if you have any questions on how to do this. And by the way, in the Interactive Student Edition, if you're using this, next down at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen gets you to the next page. And you'll see the Solve and Share is there, which is the first page of the lesson in your book. The visual learning video is there as well. We wanted you to watch that first so that you had some idea, but if you wanted to watch it again, there's another chance for you to watch it. Here's the Convince Me, and I'm just going to click Next for now so that you can see, but the guided practice is the same as what's in your book, the independent practice. And then next takes you to the last page of the workbook for that lesson. But again, this is the same as your student workbook if it's just easier to write on your paper. You can then come up here to turn it all in once you've completed the work. And again, just let your teacher know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.